some players. Joel Embiid of Kansas once seemed to be a lock to be the #1 pick. He's at his agent's house in California recovering from a broken foot. His Kansas teammate Andrew Wiggins might go #1 now when the Cavaliers make their selection. Or could it be Jabari Parker of Duke? Jabari working the tie bar. Will he do his work in Milwaukee as he expects for the 2nd pick? And Julius Randle, who has foot concerns of his own, led Kentucky to the national title game. Doug McDermott, the 5th leading scorer in the history of college basketball. Expect to hear his name called in the top 10. And the Australian man of mystery, Dante Exum.
That's Mr. Wiggins at his best.
I am the shooter.
McDermott, a long 3.
I am a force.
Randall dominating inside.
I am the shot blocker.
Rejection by Embiid.
I'm the finisher.
Oh, my goodness, Aaron Gordon.
I am Andrew Wiggins.
I am Jabari Parker.
I am Joel Embiid.
I am Julius Randle. I am Marcus Smart.
I am Dante Exum.
Here comes a shot.
How has it been to deal with all the criticism and the scrutiny that comes along with being the most hyped player we've had in this game since LeBron James?
What I learned, you just got to have goals and expectations for yourself. At the end of the day, you cannot live up to everyone's goals and expectations, so you just got to do your own thing, and try to achieve what you want to achieve, stay true to yourself.
He's most definitely doing his own thing. Reese, back to you.
No question about that. Well, with #1 overall picks, Austin Carr averaged 20 points. Brad Daugherty, who came over in a trade with Philadelphia on draft day or a spot switch, was a terrific player. LeBron was a no-brainer. That was 11 years ago tonight. Kyrie Irving and then Anthony Bennett last year, as of yet, hasn't panned out, but Anthony Bennett did maybe do a little foreshadowing a year ago.
To the highest drafted Canadian ever. What's this mean for you and for Canada?
I mean, it's history, man. Hopefully we can repeat it, next year with Andrew Wiggins coming in. But, it's just a great honor, I'm speechless right now. I don't even know what to say.
With the first pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Andrew Wiggins from Toronto and the University of Kansas.
All of them by the Cavaliers. Andrew Wiggins, Anthony Bennett, and Tristan Thompson, all of whom are teammates and have the Cavaliers' future in their hands, assuming that Andrew keeps that cap.
Yeah, Reese,
with the suit.
Doesn't mean they're going to keep him.
Right.
Who knows? I'm still nervous.
But you didn't have the same shock that you had with Anthony Bennett because you expected.
No, it was probably the safest pick they could have made. Milwaukee is ecstatic right now, by the way, because now they're
completely explosive on the offensive end, but there were moments when he disappeared. What does he do well?
He's an elite transition athlete. They don't make athletes like this very often, so he can score in transition, he can really run, he can get off the floor, and he's explosive in doing that. He's a great defender. He can guard multiple positions, a great first step, and he's got a terrific second jump. But as a defender, his opponents that he was guarding shot only 32% against him last year. 0.8 points per possession. Now, he can shoot it. He's not a great shooter, but he's a good shooter. A straight-line driver, tends to settle for jumpers a little bit. But last year, in his last 6 games, when Joel Embiid was out, he averaged 21 points a game, shot about 48% from the field.
Obviously, he's got to get stronger. Obviously, got to shoot the NBA 3 better if he want to be like T-Mac.
So the clock hits 0. How nervous were you waiting for Adam Silver to come out?
I was nervous. It hit 0. And we spent like another 2 minutes waiting. So, it's crazy.
So talk to me a little bit about...
With the second pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Jabari Parker from Duke University.
One season at Duke. Led the team in both categories, and he's going to be a guy that the Bucks try to re-energize their franchise.
And we're #2 picks in the draft. But you've seen him around the rim, the way he can score. The only problem that he has is he's not a focused defender. He did not have a great season defensively. He did not show a great awareness on the defensive end. That's something where he's got to get a lot better.
And for me, I watched Paul Pierce play for the Celtics for 15 years. Reminds me a lot of him, especially like not the most muscular guy, a little bit doughy, but just always in shape and can score with anybody like this guy.
I'm going with a guy that was in my draft 20 years ago, the big dog.
Thank you. With the third pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Joel Embiid from Yaoundé, Cameroon, and the University of Kansas.
He seems confused.
I think Joel knew it was
Get Joel some coffee.
What was this night like for you, sitting there watching on TV, awaiting your fate, as opposed to what you thought it might be like being here?
I mean, it's different. Disappointed not to be there. I wish I could be there, but I'm excited. The Sixers just took me, and I still can't believe it. You know, having to start playing basketball so late and just being here, it just means that anything is possible.
With the fourth pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Aaron Gordon from the University of Arizona.
Oh. Here's the first
athlete, a guy that can drive it, offensive rebounder, and a terrific defender whose opponents in matchup shot only 33%.
How surprised are you that you were the fourth pick taken in this draft?
You know, I had a really good workout when I went out to Orlando. I was shooting the ball well. I did a lot of things that I don't think they thought I could do previously. I learned from my agent Calvin maybe 5 minutes earlier, but I'm just happy, man. I'm extremely happy.
With the fifth pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Dante Exum from Melbourne, Australia.
An American college to go to. His dad, Cecil, was a member of North Carolina's 1982 national championship team and a teammate to announce. Let's see if he can keep Bill's heart from stopping.
With the sixth pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Marcus Smart from Oklahoma State University.
Marcus Smart.
That means Rondo's days are numbered in Boston. I'm pretty sure he would want it that way.
Marcus, Jay Billis was talking a lot about your defense. Word out yesterday was that you said you could lock down LeBron James. Is that true?
I didn't say that, but I said I would love to have a chance, an opportunity to, and looks like I'm going to have that chance.
Most definitely.
With the seventh pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Julius Randle from the University of Kentucky.
Speaking of tough, as
that balance with a returning Kobe Bryant, he's going to get you 25 a game.
You saw him hug John Calipari, Kentucky.
Listen, I asked you before, do you think you should have went higher in the draft?
Yeah, I mean, I think I should have went higher for sure. But, you know, the teams that pass on me will regret it. But I'm not worried about it. You know, I was offered some great advice before this. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. And LA is a perfect spot for me. You know, I'm really happy to be going there.
With the 13th pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Zach LaVine from UCLA.
Zach LaVine.
Kind of bummed out he's going from LA to Minnesota. I'm just reading his face right now.
I think anybody would be bummed out to have to leave LA. I grew up there, but you know, the kid can absolutely run and jump, and in today's game.
With the 25th pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Clint Capella from Geneva, Switzerland. He last played for Chalon in France.
With the 33rd pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Joe Harris from the University of Virginia.
Joe Harris goes the earliest for a Cavalier since Roger Mason Jr. back in 2002. He led a resurgent Cavalier team that won the ACC.
Just a lights-out shooter. He's big, he's strong, 6'6", shoots over 4.
Or he's going to be with
the
Jeremy
38th pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Spencer Dinwiddie from the University of Colorado.
I love that pick.
What is it prior to the knee injury did you like so much about Dinwiddie, Bill?
Well, first of all, super talented, but I just like the confidence he has, like reading the articles about him and stuff. This guy really believes he's one.
Make another pick.
With the 39th pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jeremy Grant from Syracuse University.
Back in 1988, of course, his Uncle Horace and Jeremy Grant, bouncy guy, had a solid season. Jim Boeheim in the Cuse this year, Billis.
Impressive set of physical tools. Just a pogo stick jumper, a gifted athlete that's got length and explosiveness around the goal. Not a guy who is a skilled player out of the perimeter. So you're asking, where's he going to play? Is he a 4? Is he a 3? And who does he guard? But you know, he's got a really good body, excellent athleticism, and he can really, really attack the rim.
Jeremy Grant going to the 76ers, and basketball runs deep in the Grant family bloodlines. I mentioned a couple of the guys. Harvey Grant, Jeremy's father, played at Oklahoma, played here at Clemson.
Grants like Horace.
There is Uncle Horace, a 4-time champion. His brother, Jaren Grant, will return to Notre Dame this year. He has 5 selections of the NBA draft. Nikola Jokic from Serbia going to Denver. He also joins Jusuf Nurkic from Bosnia-Herzegovina. So Denver going for the international players. And Nick Johnson from Arizona.